Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Roundabout Theatre Company continues their 50th year with the Alfred and Robert Waldman musical, The Robber Bridegroom, directed by Alex Timbers. And I caught up with the company led by Steven Pasquale just minutes after their opening night curtain rang down.
That's when Jamie Lockhart, the feeling ain't the same. It's a finagling, angling game. So I guess it's just my fate to always be first rate, to outfox all them others by a mile. I'll hit that rich man's car and ladle out the time.
It's like the best third act in the world. After 40 years, to see it done this way, unbelievable.
It's a great present. It's a great present.
And just for the two of you revisiting this again as a team and watching this beautiful production come together, what that's meant to you.
It's unbelievable that something like this could happen and be done this well by this small cast. It's like a delicious surprise. I hope everybody that works in show business gets something like this 40 years on.
It's just thrilling. That's really all I could say.
And at the helm, of course, is your brilliant director, Alex Timbers, who has totally reinvented The Robber Bridegroom. What was it like collaborating with him?
It was really fun. He's such a gentleman and such a kind spirit. They managed to pull new stuff out of me almost every day. I didn't realize I was doing it, but I would say this is 12-15% new, a lot of this stuff.
What has this whole journey for you been like working on this musical?
Well, I actually did this show in high school, so I was sort of vaguely aware of it. I played Goat. Alex called me about 5 years ago to do a workshop, and I was like, yeah. I brought in my video and was like, anyway, we started from scratch. It's been amazing. You know, these are working with performers who dance is not their strength normally, or they wouldn't consider themselves dancers. So to sort of mine for the comedy and sort of bring out the strength in each performer, and of course we have amazing people, so it's been a great process.
Because I love your musical staging in this. You work with actors who are not particularly dancers, but they totally get the style.
They're amazing. They're amazing. What's been so fun too is Alex creates a really collaborative space. So sort of everybody has their hands in everything, and these guys, we sort of do a framework, and then we let them play, and that's sort of what we've come up with is sort of a best of our days playing in the studio. So I've never laughed so hard on a process or had so much fun. It's been really amazing.
Yeah. How did you keep a straight face in the rehearsal room?
We didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't keep a straight face. I think that's why this show is so genius, is because it allows us to have fun and crack up and not keep a straight face. And this is really the only show that you can do that in, you know? So it's been so great.
It continues backstage. I wish everybody can come see us backstage because we keep the jokes rolling.
Exactly.
You're never off stage.
No, exactly.
Never off stage.
You know, but it's like during half hour, it's better than The View. I'm telling you.
With this cast.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Great
it's
cast.
like such a dream. It's a dream cast. Like everyone is at the top of their game, and everyone brings something so great and so unique and different. And it's really amazing to come to work every day. I'm excited every day to come.
And everyone's a team player. It's
Everyone.
really fantastic. You know how everyone just goes. They toss the ball to each other. You know, it's like okay, now it's your turn to be goofy.
Exactly.
You know,
This is actually Alex and my 10th production together. We figured out the other day. I did my very first production with him, so it feels very much like a homecoming. We haven't worked together in like 4 years, and he always does the great job of putting like the very best possible group together. So it's been just a blast.
Talk about who you play.
I play a kind of simple-minded young boy named Goat, who is hired as a henchman and is not successful.
And what you love about this musical?
The thing that I love most about this musical is its playful spirit. The fact that it is so irreverent and so fun and so silly. It's just like the best possible night, I hope, in the theater.
Okay. For audiences who don't know, you are brothers in the show. Give me your names.
I play Little Harp.
I play Big Harp.
Yes.
How much fun you guys have together?
A lot of fun.
We get along pretty good. We knew each other before this, which is even nicer. So we've been friends for a little while. And
Yeah.
that was great that we got to work together.
Yeah.
And being a part of this show, I adore this musical. I mean, it's so great to watch this new reinvention. What's it been like working on Robber Bridegroom?
It's been amazing to have Alfred and Bob, the original writers around. They've really let us sort of play and explore with new things in the script, and I think we've come up with something really new and exciting.
Yeah, I agree. I think having Alex in the room as well with all the things that he brings to the table and all the things that the 9 of us brought to the table as well, it just created this thing that we're putting up tonight. So it was amazing.
And I love that the added addition is the audience. You're all in this together.
Yeah. There's sort of no barrier between us and the audience, and it makes for a really fun night of theater, I think.
Yeah, it allows everybody to feel like they're all part of the same story the whole night long.
Working with Alex Timbers, what's it like?
It's amazing. I worked with him on Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, so this is like a dream come true that I get to work with him again. I recently was telling Anna, I was like, I think I would be happy only working with Alex exclusively for the rest of my life. I'll do whatever he wants. I'll just like be his person. So that's how I feel about working with Alex.
Yeah, basically just it's a complete dream come true, and all we talk about is how he's the only person we ever want to work with, and he's just the ultimate collaborator, and he's so sweet and generous and inventive, and he's a dream.
And working with this cast and this beautiful score.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Yeah,
It's
Bob
really
Waldman
cool.
and Alfred Uhry, I mean, the two of them are just, they've been so present throughout this process, and that's been really exciting for all of us.
And it's cool, I think, that Justin and Martin did such contemporary arrangements of this music that makes it feel sort of like Mumford and Sons and Lumineers, like that sort of modern feel. We just like are really having so much fun. Every night, we are having a blast.
I just love the show. I love the people in it. Alex Timbers is single-handedly responsible for me doing the show and getting to play this crazy character and Conor Gallagher. I mean, without the two of them, I wouldn't be here, and it's the best part I've ever played. And I thought there was another part that was the best part, and no, this is it. So this is one of my favorites. And I just have them to thank, and this incredible cast and band and everything. And Roundabout, it's amazing.
It was incredible ensemble up there, all of you.
Amazing. It's an amazing ensemble. I love the cast. We all work together. There's not one weak link. All of us together make the show. So without one of us, it's not the same.
What do you love the most about playing her? You're like a comic genius up there doing what you do. You're physical comedy.
Thank you. I just love being fierce, and I love being funny and fabulous and unapologetic and not afraid. And because in my life, I'm not that way all the time. So this is like I'm getting to play this person that I don't usually get to be, which I love.
You came to him, right? How did this all come about?
Alex called me and said, I want to do this musical called The Robber Bridegroom, and I am a self-proclaimed musical theater nerd and did not know anything about it. So I read it and listened to it, and I was like, Alex, it's kind of weird, but like I love how weird it is. And he was like, just trust me. And so I was like, yeah, he's the person that I've wanted to get into a rehearsal room with for a long time. So it was really all about Alex's vision that made me interested.
I've been a huge Steve Pasquale fan for years, and this part requires charisma, intellect, and a great humor. And this guy's funny and brilliant, and so we've been very lucky to have him as the leader of our company.
And what a way to come back to the stage. I love the way you put this whole thing together. It's a perfect ensemble, too.
Oh, man. I mean, DIY aesthetic, where what's better than just like 9 people telling a story out of like stuff that's laying around? It's the kind of theater I love and everyone I know loves. And Alex is one of the few people that does it at this caliber, and so it's been really incredibly fun to make the show. The most fun any of us have ever had, I would say, with that carte blanche.
Was it organic for you? Like when you finally got them all in the rehearsal room, did you say, let's all play together?
Oh, yeah. I mean, half of the things that are happening on that stage are in the script, and the other half, these guys made up. I am truly just a facilitator for these guys'
He's a
creativity.
master editor. A master editor at a certain point. He was like, okay, now we've got 9,000 new things. Let's like change it to 5,500.
I'm lucky that sometimes I get to pick. That's about all my job is, yeah.
Everybody is hilarious in this show. I mean, during rehearsals, did you crack up all the time watching, Little Harp, all these people do what they do?
Well, I don't know how Alex feels about it, but the hard thing about comedy is once your director and your choreographer are done laughing at the joke you've done twice, then you're sort of like, you've got weeks and weeks before you have an audience there. So it's like, it's not like you're doing comedy, but the room's relatively quiet a lot of the time. So it was so great to get in the space and hear, what we thought was successful in the room really hit home in the space.
audiences have such a good time at this show. What's it like for you hearing them the way they react and for you watching the audience?
Oh, we're so grateful, and it feels like this show's all about the actor-audience relationship, and it's a real live thing, as Steve was saying, and so these guys interplay with the audience is what makes it all worthwhile for me getting to watch it over and over and over again.
It's got to be so cool for you too, right? Just the way you play with the audience?
Yeah, I'm just having a great time, and I get asked to do a lot of drama on stage, so I'm just having the most fun time, interacting with the audience and each other and the props and the stuff and the songs. It's like the best time I've ever had. It's so great.
And I promise you, oh yes, I promise